What up, Space Fam? Goes in here from AnimeUproar, back at it again to discuss Zeke's Beast Titan and its true power. If you do enjoy seeing these Attack on Titan videos and want to keep them coming, then the best thing you could do is Warhammer, smash that like button and share this video with any Attack on Titan fans that you know. Let me know in the comments if you want to see a similar video for one of the other Titan shifters where I break down their own strengths. If you haven't, be sure to subscribe, and this is crucial. Hit that notification bell and select all, or you will miss future Attack on Titan videos. And while you wait for the next Attack on Titan video to drop, feel free to check out our growing Attack on Titan playlist where we got videos about all the Titan shifters and their powers explained, all of the Ackermans and their powers explained, the Titans rank from weakest to strongest, and much more. Link to that is in the description. Now without further ado, let's jump into it, spoilers and all. The really interesting thing about Zeke's Beast Titan is how much stronger it is than previous versions of the Beast Titan. As we now know, the Beast Titan user gets animal-based powers, but they're not necessarily ape-based like Zeke's are. There were past users who could transform into an alligator titan, a reindeer titan, or even a flying bird titan. Tom Xavier was the Beast Titan before Zeke, and although we don't know what his specific animal was, we do know that his Titan wasn't useful in combat. Even though he was a Titan shifter, he focused on Titan research rather than on Titan combat. As a result, you can bet that the nation of Marley must have been ecstatic when they got to know Zeke's version of the Beast Titan, which was very useful in combat. In fact, Zeke's Titan was arguably the most useful Titan that Marley had at their disposal, with the possible exception of the Colossal Titan, whose explosive transformations allowed him to create giant nuclear-like explosions. Although the Colossal Titan was called the God of Destruction, Zeke also had a special alias. Marley called him the Boy Wonder, and he was referred to as Marley's strongest warrior. And he wasn't called the Boy Wonder because he helped Batman solve crimes, but because his royal blood gave him special bonus abilities. Like all Beast Titans, he had the animal powers, and for Zeke, his ape-like powers were very useful on their own. His pitching assault, aka throwing ability, was called an unprecedented, awe-inspiring weapon. But that's not what made him the Boy Wonder. Rather, it was the power hidden in his blood. By injecting other Eldians with his spinal fluid, he could turn them into Titans who obeyed him, although not always perfectly. The trigger for turning these Eldians into Titans was Zeke's Scream. Additionally, as if he wasn't OP enough already, it's also been confirmed that Zeke's Titan can also use selective hardening, like many other Titans. When Zeke's 17-meter Titan is first noticed by Mike Zacharias, humanity's second strongest soldier after Levi, Zacharias is immediately concerned. He's never seen a Titan covered in hair like some sort of beast before. And he's right to be concerned. The Beast Titan lifts his horse and throws it at Zacharias, who manages to dodge only to get caught by a nearby Titan. The Beast Titan speaks, which is by the way another distinguishing feature of Zeke's Titan compared to most other Titan shifters who cannot speak in their Titan forms. Other notable Titan speakers include Peak's Cart Titan and to a lesser extent Ymir's Jaw Titan. Zeke tells the Titan to wait and stop eating Zacharias, but this Titan doesn't follow his instructions too well and continues to hurt humanity's second strongest soldier. After Zeke kills this Titan, he fluently speaks with Mike, questioning him, but the second strongest soldier is too shocked to respond. After Zeke takes his vertical maneuvering gear, he tells the surrounding Titans that they can move now, and they rush in to finish off Mike. So as far as introductions go, this was an insane one for many reasons. One, this Titan could actually talk, and two, he could effortlessly kill the second strongest soldier humanity within the walls had. Not to mention he could accurately throw a horse. However, this was only the beginning, and Zeke proves to be more and more formidable as the story goes on from here. Not only is this Beast Titan clearly intelligent from the get-go, unlike most Titans people have seen up to this point, we later find out from a databook that he's actually one of the most intelligent beings in the show. Perhaps the most intelligent. He scored an off-the-charts 11 out of 10 in intelligence, a score he shared with Hanji. So he's not just strong, he's very smart too, and his Titan strength combined with his genius level intellect make him all the more deadly. In chapter 70, we see that the Beast Titan effortlessly overpowered Reiner's armored Titan. He completely shattered the armor. This is just one of many instances that hype up the power of the Beast Titan, and although the fight itself is not shown, we can assume that the Beast Titan likely used his throwing ability to break through the armor. He would go on to use his throwing ability to easily wipe out a charging army with crushed rocks and later to wipe out an enemy nation's navy fleet. So clearly most Titans, fighters, and even armies are no match for him. But what happens when Zeke comes up against someone as strong as Levi, an Ackerman and humanity's strongest soldier? Zeke and Levi have multiple fights over the course of the story. Levi known as humanity's strongest soldier versus Zeke known as Marley's strongest warrior. It is one of the most intense rivalries in the series. Now let's see which one comes out on top. The first battle is not even close. Levi used Erwin and the army's distraction to sneak up on Zeke, and by the time Zeke notices him, it's way too late. Levi absolutely wrecks the Beast Titan, not even giving him enough time to harden. Levi clearly won the battle, but he was also caught off guard when Peak's Cart Titan showed up. The Cart Titan's incredible speed allowed her to save Zeke, and so that made the score 1-0 in favor of Levi because Zeke obviously had to run away and retreat. One thing to consider here is that the Beast Titan was caught off guard by Levi, who closed the distance between them before Zeke knew what hit him. However, Zeke's Beast Titan actually excels in long distance battles, where he can utilize throws along with other Titans. So although Levi is clearly superior in close distance combat, we were left to wonder after this first fight what would happen if these two had a rematch where a more experienced Zeke saw Levi coming in advance. Then fast forward to Aaron and the rest attacking Marley. Zeke's Beast Titan appears and gets taken down in no time flat by Levi. Later we find out that this was not a real fight but a pre-planned thing. The goal was for Zeke, a royal-blooded Titan shifter, and Aaron to come together so they could unlock the full power of the founding Titan. Thus Zeke was willingly taken back to Paradise Island. However, instead of letting Zeke and Aaron do whatever they wanted, Levi takes Zeke to the Titan Forest. Zeke is being treated as more of a hostage than an ally. Finally, wanting to get to Aaron, who was also locked up after deciding to attack Marley on his own without getting permission, Zeke tries to escape. His spinal fluid was in the wine that the soldiers surrounding him drank, and thus he screams, turning everyone except Levi into mindless Titans he can control. The previous fellow soldiers now attack Levi in their Titan forms, and Levi is devastated. Emotionally, it crushes him that he needs to kill them. As if he hasn't lost enough friends and men because of Zeke, he now has to kill his remaining soldiers before they kill him. Again, here's a situation where Zeke uses his intelligence, not to mention his lack of morals, rather than pure strength in an attempt to defeat Levi. And it seems to work at first. Levi is surrounded by Titans who are faster and move differently than normal Titans, showing that Zeke can create stronger than average Titans, making him all the deadlier. Zeke in the meantime uses his Titan controlling powers to get a Titan to pick him up. The plan is for the Titan to carry him to Aaron. The fact that he trusts himself in the hands of one of his Titans shows that he is confident in his ability to control it. However, never underestimate Levi, who drenched with Titan blood manages to catch up to Zeke, and uses Thunder Spears to break through his hardened nape, and at this point it seems clear that in a straightforward battle, Levi is stronger. He'll win and has every time. Humanity's strongest soldier came out on top against Marley's strongest warrior, but Levi doesn't make sure to kill him here, and because of that, the battle was over but not the war. Levi tied Zeke to a Thunder Spear in such a way that it would detonate if Zeke moved, and thus his body would be blown apart. However, again Levi underestimated Zeke. Zeke purposely detonates his body, badly injuring Levi. Levi was actually thought to be dead for a long time after this moment, and to this day he hasn't recovered to the caliber of fighter he once was. Yet Zeke, whose body was split in two, made a full recovery, and this was an important aspect of his power. Because he was royal-blooded, Emir Fritz from the World of Paths served him and saved him. I explained this in my recent All 20 Titan Shifters and Their Powers Explained video, if you want more info. But Emir Fritz, the first and founding Titan, was actually a slave of the royal family before and after her death in the real world. And she had a Titan place Zeke into its Titan body, and from there he was healed from an injury that probably would have killed any non-royal blooded Titan shifter. She remolded his whole body out of the special earth in the unknown land, where it felt like Zeke was there for years, but also like he was only there for an instant. It is a land that transcends time, and all Titan transformations and regeneration come from Emir's work in this unknown land, in this different but related plane of existence. So because of his royal blood, Zeke actually ended up coming out on top in this final exchange with Levi. At this point, it seems like he could have virtually recovered from any wound because Emir was serving him. And so with his throwing abilities, intelligence, Titan control, and practical unkillability, it is not far-fetched to say that he was arguably the strongest Titan shifter at this point, especially since Eren had yet to unlock the Founding Titan's powers. Then, for a second, Zeke was even more powerful when he made contact with Eren and they entered the unknown land where Ymir was. At this point, it was revealed that Zeke and Eren had different goals. Zeke wanted to give every Eldian a body that will never have children because in his view, then they wouldn't be born into this world of suffering and eventually Titans would cease to exist. While Eren reveals that he only played along so he could use Zeke for his own ends. Eren's plan was to wipe out the rest of the world and in doing so save the people who bore and raised him, the people of Paradise Island. Zeke then in turn reveals that he was prepared for Eren to backstab him and that he learned to nullify the vow to renounce war. And so he was now a royal-blooded Eldian who was in a position to command Ymir, who could unleash every Titan power you can imagine. At this point, Zeke in theory could have unleashed the Rumbling, summoned past Titan shifters like Eren would go on to do later, and much more. At this point, he was the strongest being in the world because he could command the strongest being in the world, Ymir Fritz, who he thought would remain a slave with no will of her own. However, Eren eventually helped snap Ymir out of her slave mentality, and of her own free will, she decided to lend her power to the non-royal blooded Eren, who absorbed Zeke's power into his own, and later used Zeke's Beast Titan to destroy enemy aircrafts. Without a doubt, Eren is currently the strongest Titan shifter we've seen to date, and it's all because he convinced Ymir the Founder to go along with his plan rather than Zeke's. And so that is Zeke's insane journey. He started out as Marley's strongest warrior, a very impressive accomplishment considering the past Beast Titan wasn't even fit for battle. Then, for a second, he had the greatest power imaginable within his reach, and was even unaffected by King Karl Fritz's ideology, but he mistakenly took Ymir for a mindless slave, while Eren saw her as a human with free will, and that made all the difference, and allowed Eren to gain the ultimate Titan power instead of Zeke. At his strongest, in theory, Zeke was stronger than Levi, and he even came out the winner in their latest clash, because he fully and quickly recovered while Levi never fully recovered. But that was when he had Ymir Fritz serving him, and now that Ymir is no longer a slave to the royal family, Zeke will be significantly weaker if he's ever separated from Eren's giant skeletal titan. And that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching and staying tuned until the end. If you did like it, then I would really appreciate it if you could Warhammer smash that like button, really destroy it. That will let me know that you guys want to see more Attack on Titan videos like this one, and drop a suggestion for what Titan shifter you would like me to cover next in this way in the comments. If you haven't, be sure to subscribe, and this is crucial, hit that notification bell and select all, or you will miss future Attack on Titan videos. And while you wait for the next video to drop, feel free to check out my growing Attack on Titan playlist, where we got videos about all the Titan shifters and their powers, all the Acromans and their powers, the Titans ranked from weakest to strongest, and much more. Link to that is in the description. And I especially want to thank the Patron squad over on Patreon and here on YouTube who help make videos like this one possible. First and foremost, I want to thank the Patron of Legend, the one acknowledged by Lord Twigo himself, and the most donated champion of the world, Alpha Sigma. And are the 1-tier patrons, the ones who stand atop all clans, Ingrata, The World, Acquire Respect, Pate Hefa Rithian, Emperor Otaku, Spidey Life Tanel, Baked Buddhist, and Tungsten Tarkus. And our Pro Hero tier patrons, the one and only Gilgamesh, Steelers, Angel Cruz, Anatoly Kazatsky, Joe Stanton, Barry Gucci, Jessica Kayla Fond, Rithuan Deora, Alicia Actor, Bonnie Parks, Hinokami and Water, Florian, Joanne Garcia, Jack Watches Anime, Fatboy Games, Deadly Saint, Matthew Cruz, Anthony Schreiber, Hijinks, and Mr. Waffles. Thank you all so much. If you do enjoy our work, you can support more of it by going over to patreon.com/AnimeUproar and becoming a patron today for as little as $1. If you do so, you'll get your name featured in future videos alongside these amazing people right here, and you'll even get access to our private patron-only Discord where we talk about anime life and of course dank memes. So check out patreon.com/AnimeUproar, link in the description if you're interested. You can also join the YouTube channel by clicking that blue join button next to the subscribe button that you've hopefully already destroyed. So yeah, you can support more content that way if you prefer. Whichever way you choose to support us, you can get the same great benefits. Thanks again, and until next time, see ya, Space Cowboys.